One of great. There he is,
What's up?
live.
What's up?
David
What's
Meltzer.
up?
There's a friendly face. How are you?
Man, I'm living my best life. How are you?
I'm blessed, just like you are. And how about that Clinton Sparks, man? You gotta get that program. He is a good guy.
Yeah, man, I love it, man. He's got great content.
Well, you got a big mission, man, like I do. And I've been coaching with you for a little while, but I am aligned with your mission. I was hoping maybe you could share your mission and see if you have any questions I can help you with.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Our mission is simple, man. It's to help athletes live more mentally healthy beyond sports. I don't believe any athlete should live their current life as if it's second best to their former life as an athlete. So we specialize at Second Chance Athletes in helping athletes detach their identity from sports, find their highest calling, and build a life beyond their dreams. One of the questions I had for you is, in your work with athletes and your experience, what do you see some of the common challenges being when they transition out of sports?
You know, it's so difficult for anyone that's in a routine. And so what I find that people love comfort zones. And what's interesting, when I say comfort zones, there's subsets of comfort zones. So athletes are in a comfort zone that has its own learning zone and its own anxiety zone. And so the thing about it is they're in that complete atmosphere for so long, every single day. They're consistent, they're persistent, they're in the pursuit of their own potential, but only within the context of that atmosphere of comfort, learning, and anxiety. And so what happens is they're an expert at that, right? They have expanded out their anxiety zone of athletic behavior is so far out, compared to other people's what they're able to handle. When they transition into an entirely different atmosphere, they're used to having huge comfort zone of what they're able to handle. And then all of a sudden they're placed within the context of entrepreneurship or a professional or a school setting, or even a daily routine family setting, even outside of business, just having a different atmosphere. And all of a sudden, instead of having this huge, unbelievable Aladdin-like power and competency, they're in a little bitty living space. And
Mm-hmm.
even if they move outside the little bitty eating space, it makes them so anxious. And so imagine the conflict in your mind that you're capable of jogging out onto a field with 1 billion people at the Super Bowl watching you, hundreds of thousands of people cheering you. You can handle the pressure, the stress of everything around you. And then 3 weeks later, you retire and your wife tells you, hey, can you go do this? And you've never done it before, like gone to a bank machine and pulled money out. I know that sounds, weird, but it's true. I've seen it happen, right? I've been transitioning athletes like you. Well, it causes great what? Anxiety. And then there's more anxiety because you can't handle, your mind's over here in the world of 1 billion and you
Right.
can't handle one. And your
Right.
marriage goes down, your kids don't communicate with you, your community doesn't remember you or know you, you don't feel capable of doing anything. From being superpower to not capable of doing anything, that causes separation, void, shortages, obstacles. Then we get in a habit of that, which causes biochemical problems. Then we start substituting those with alcohol and drugs and it is a shit show. I
Yeah.
apologize. And
Yeah.
that's what you and I both deal with. That's the mission. And so what are you doing today to try to help these guys?
Man, right now we're getting ready to publish our book, which is our signature framework that helped me go from suicide to success. So it's our 5-step transition roadmap that we walk athletes through. We're raising capital for that campaign via Kickstarter. I think my wife is tuning in. I have her drop the link there in the chat. And I do want to pause for
What
just a
is the
quick
link? Wait, hold. What is the link? So just in case.
Yeah, yeah.
What's the
So just go to my Instagram at Stinson Speaks, and then click the link in my bio. That's the easiest way to
perfect?
do it.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Thank you for that. And so, yeah, I just want to shout her out. Thank you for tuning in, sweetie. And I see some Jen, my media visibility coach. I see them. I just want to thank you so much for supporting me. And when I see people who come on, take time out of the day to support what we're doing, I just want to say thank you. That's the power of gratitude. So, anyways, back to the commercial, right? We're doing a Kickstarter campaign to really help get this message out there to athletes around the world. Again, don't believe that any athlete should live their current life as if it's second best to their former life as an athlete. We support them during the game, and now I want people to join me in the mission and supporting them in their life beyond the game. So just go to my profile, click the link in the bio, support the campaign with your best gift. David, I'd love for you to talk about, you know, you've seen the campaign, you've seen our mission. Talk about why do you support it, and why have you given us this opportunity to share our message with the world?
Yeah, I'm gonna share a story, and then I'll let you go, because I think it's really important that everyone goes to your Kickstarter campaign for this very reason. I was teaching in the inner city in San Diego, and I do an exercise about, and these are little kids, and I asked them to draw a picture about what they want to be. So I get choked up about this story. So I'm watching, and there's 7 and 8 year olds drawing the pictures, maybe 6 and 7. They were drawing the pictures, and I see a little boy in the back. He's not drawing anything. And I'm watching, the kids are drawing football players and soccer players and doctors and, all kinds of great things. And this one kid, and then all of a sudden I see the light go on, right? His eyes go back, and he picks up the crayons, he starts drawing. So as I go around, I look in the back, and he had drawn a pizza delivery boy. And so afterwards, I asked the teacher, I said, I got doctors, lawyers, football players, baseball, all these heroes. Why did he draw this? And she said, well, because all the male role models in his life are either in jail or dead, and his only successful uncle delivers pizza. And it clicked in my mind why these athletes are so important, because if we allow the athlete to fall, then we can go beyond what we can see. Remember that. So people say you got to see it to believe. No, we can go beyond what we can see, but we need to see something, right? Like if I see 10 feet, I can go over 10 feet. But if I don't know where 10 feet is, I don't know how high to go. And I might be limiting myself beyond belief. But when I see, Eric Dickerson get all those yards in one season, I know what I can go beyond. And if we let our heroes go nowhere. If we're drawing pictures of pizza delivery people because our heroes are sick and dead and suicidal in hospitals and doing nothing with their lives, we are not doing our future. We're breaking the Meltzer golden rule. Be kind to your future self and do good deeds. So we need to help our heroes be heroes so that our children can go beyond being heroes. And that's all I got to say about that. And I appreciate everything that you do. Please go to @StinsonSpeaks, hit the link. Let's support what we're doing here. And everybody, it's a Kickstarter campaign. We will change the world, empowering others to empower others to be happy. Nobody empowers others more than our athletes, the guys that have put in the work to be heroes to our children. Let's go beyond being heroes and support Darryll. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you too, man. Love you, bro.
Love you. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate it.